What do we got today as the first one for EU? We got ourselves Mercy hanging out on Team Blue. We got ourselves Too Fast as a Rogue, looking all fancy. I want to say, is that a? It's like a jean. It's like jean pants, belt, a shirt, dude. Look at contemporary. We got ourselves. How do you say your name? Avenue. What? Avenue. We'll call him Avenue. We got ourselves Ganker as well as. What was that? Literally, name is what was that? I might just call him what, but I feel like it's just going to be confusing eventually. We got ourselves also Grandmix in the back for Team Red. We got Jules hanging out. We got ourselves Fine. We got ourselves FaZe, and oh my goodness, what is this sort of Russian? Pierre? I don't have no idea. Mon is already getting obliterated. Bubble coming out of Mon immediately. What are you doing, my Mon? What do you got going on? What is this smog you got going on? Looking kind of fancy. Almost like he's trying to go for like some kind of a samurai appeal for the shoulders. Going to be immediate slap, but Too Fast. As Mon not having a great time at all whatsoever. Tried to get himself a flash of light, but hoping he does not get interrupted on. Cheap check coming out for Too Fast. Shield evade is not holding up for too much longer. Is going to pop right before he actually depleted. Going to be a big bite coming out on Mon. Looks like he might be going down. Mark for death, and this is going to eviscerate into a big old crucible just to dunk on the Paladin. And down goes the Paladin. The Mon is dead. Going up next is going to be Jules getting hit with the kid shot by Too Fast into an immediate blind. As Too Fast looking to get away from the DK. Did force out an IBF, not going to be a trinket out of the DK, just needs to get a trinket. And then he'll be in a good spot. Looks like he actually might be able to run away from the pet far enough. Does catch himself a restyle. Gonna be Death and Decay dropping down on him. Cheap shot coming on to Jules. Trying to see if he might be able to get some big cooldowns out of Jules. Jules looking for a little bit of that cutting strat. Landing Chain of Ice. Getting his pets up and running. And Too Fast is gonna take a lot of damage here. Might be big cooldowns coming out of the Rogue. Gonna be Jules. Does he trinket out of the cheap shot? I don't think he does. That's gonna be a bit of a transfusion. Keeping himself afloat. Too Fast popping himself a little bit of heal. Does also have Warlock Hellstones on his team. So you will be giving him a little bit extra durability. Still just continue to do as much damage to Jules as he can while Jules summoning a bunch of zombies. Too Fast actually walking up. Looks like one zombie is gonna stun him. Is gonna bail out of that stun. Gonna be Jules dropping quite low very quickly. AMS coming down with a bit of a death pack. Jules still Too Fast still taking a little bit of damage from those zombies. Trying to run away. Smoke bomb coming down. More zombies are approaching. Needs to eliminate him ASAP as those things are gonna do percentage health damage. Look at that good right now. Too Fast might be going down here. He's gonna get himself a self heal. Storm Stun coming out. Jules might be able to end him here. Too Fast needs to make a play right now. Otherwise, he's done. Kidney shot onto Jules. Does go for Dragon for Disregard, and there's gonna be enough damage with that twisting appendage for Too Fast as the zombies and death itself was creeping in and closing in. Gonna be Faihu coming up next. That's Survival Hunter. What are these smogs for these humans right here, man? Human paladins. Human survival hunters, not looking bad. I mean, this is just weird. I've never seen that mug before. Looks at Too Fast. Might be literally getting eagled out of here. It's gonna be a little bit of that Mongoose Bites coming out in eagle form. Is gonna get himself a bit of a sippy cup rolling just to keep himself alive, but it's not in a good position at all. Gonna be a harpoon right before he can catch himself a little bit of extra line to say. Clocker shot is coming out for Too Fast in case there's gonna be a freezing trap, I guess. Gonna shout onto Faifu, who looks like he might be able to end this here if he just wants to turn around. Big bite coming out onto the Hunter. Cheap shot to fall is gonna trick it out of it. Gonna be a twisted appendage on top of him. Maybe another cheap shot needed. And actually gonna be Too Fast equalizing to show themselves. Looking like he actually might want to end the Hunter right now. Might be able to get one more global in there. The dots are burning him down. Is gonna be acceleration, keeping him afloat. Medic better to follow blind onto Faihu. Is he gonna have a chicken? He doesn't have a chicken. Too Fast might be able to get himself a bit of a sippy cup. Looking like he is gonna reposition and back up completely. Is gonna get a stun into the pet and looking to get himself a reset. Does land a reset. That's gonna be a flare trying to get him out. Does not. The pet is on a prowl. Not gonna be able to get Too Fast, but it does have a dot on him. He's phasing in and out of stealth over and over. Is going to walk into a trap right now. Not a good position for him at all. Next, get a shot onto Faihu. Does he have a trinket for this one? Disregard, I think, did get the full damage in. Going to be a cheap shot into him, into a Manic Bandages, while he did pop the Shadowy Duel just to get himself a little bit extra burst out of it. I guess he didn't have any charges of Shadow Dance for that, so went for Shadowy Duel. Did deplete a lot of his energy, though. 50 energy just to use that ability. Sometimes it won't even give you an offensive potential. That's going to be Turtle Shell for Vi, who is going to try to separate himself and the rogue apart with traps, with slows, with stuns. Actually, kind of in the open, Vi might not have an answer here. Might have a human racial. It's going to be a Twisted Appendage. Eliminates that immediately. Feign death for a moment. Does get himself a net onto the rogue, but looks like the Viscera is still going flying for too fast. Too fast to stop this rogue from being able to get this carnage rolling. Garmix looking to end this rogue's run right now. Get a shot. Does get tricketed out too fast. Does he have a bubble? No! I mean blind, not a bubble, but that's going to be a bike out of Garmix just to take down too fast. Maybe too big of a cooldown to go here. Actually catching a reset onto Ganker. What was that? Ganker ran at him. Tried to get to the opener. Going to be a shadow build reset by Garmix. Did get himself towards. And Ganker popping out Kaloka Shadows. Looking like he might not be able to go for bigger damage afterwards. Garmix is the last man left on Team Red. Is going to get hit with the blind. Ganker is going to be allowed the perfect opportunity here to catch a full reset away from the Feral. And looks like, yeah, he's just gonna go for first aid, taking it as easy as possible. I believe he's playing that Assassination rogue compared to Too Fast's Subtlety, who did go through 3 people quite quickly, living up to his name. Cheap shot coming out for Ganker is gonna get a big old, looks like Vendetta maybe rolling. It's really hard to tell sometimes. Looks like it is a big Vendetta rolling. Oh yeah, it is a Vendetta into Garmix with a Maledict to follow. Garmix is going to have to play very defensively here as Ganker doesn't even give him an option to respond. Evasion coming out. It's going to be Kidda shot, and Garmix is going to be going down for the count here. Crucible to follow right for Ganker. Both of these rogues running Crucible just to get himself a little bit of extra sustained damage overall. Needed that versatility. Going to be phased. Is he going to get phased though? He is going to be last one left on Team Red. Looks like Ganker is going to be swapping around to a different poison, deadly poison instead of wound poison. I guess he's waiting for phase to activate Eye so you can zap him immediately, giving himself as much time to get some cooldowns back. Probably the Kidney shot, maybe a couple other offensives as well. Defensives not going to have any available. Phase might as well go for Spectral Side and see if he can find the rogue. So far he hasn't. I think he's just letting this rogue get the honor duel here, man. He's like, you know what, you are a rogue. Maybe he actually got, maybe he did go for Spectral Side at some point. I didn't ever see him like crouch down and start slowly walking and waddling around. Maybe I guess he just didn't have the cooldown. Gonna be a cheap shot by Ganker as FaZe finally closes the gap. It's gonna be a Warlock gateway for Ganker. What was that gateway, man? Oh my goodness. Normally, I don't really like, something I don't allow, but I don't really prefer rogues using the gateway. That's just so much mobility. That's like Monk with the gateway, dude. You already cannot chase him. And with the gateway, it just makes him super mobile. Ganker's still holding his own against FaZe. Just trying to stay away from the majority of the big damage the Demon Hunter's putting out. Blur coming out for FaZe. Looks like he's not going to be able to do anything with it. Ganker somehow still caught himself a reset, even though FaZe was literally chasing after him. What? He doesn't have Spectral Side to actually find the rogue, it looks like. Or does he? First aid coming out for Ganker. He's just looking to get himself a little bit of a reset. FaZe trying to go for a bit of a blade dance, does not reach the rogue. It's going to be another reset. FaZe still holding on to his trinket, holding on to, going to be instant trinket for that CC against Ganker. He's going to trinket out of that stud by FaZe. Destru got trinket getting used really early. Shadow Step coming out by Ganker, getting those slows of the FaZe immediately just to keep him at bay and building those calm points from the poison knives for a moment. FaZe so far hasn't really been able to get himself a good footing. Now that he's out of a trinket, he's going to be in a bad spot unless he can pre-darkness or pre-blur the next go by Ganker. This could be huge. This set of Appendage coming out, actually attacking FaZe for a second. Does pre-darkness this Kidney shot, but Ganker looks like he's going to stay in there. Looks like the darkness is actually absorbing quite a bit amount of damage from the Assassination rogue. IBM coming out for FaZe, still trying to get the blade dances in, but that's going to be massive slows by, oh my god, you literally out-kited a Demon Hunter the whole game. Literally put dots on the Demon Hunter. He had Deadly Poison too, so I guess he was like, you know what, I might as well play the Deadly Poison game. I might as well kite this guy around in circles. Not let him touch me in the first place so he can't heal off of me, and just let the dots actually do work. And there it is. I guess there it is. Alright boys, let's get ourselves Mark versus Pelor in here. Can somebody type out Pelor's name in chat for me? If you know Russian. P-E-L-O-R are the letters. Pelor. P-E-L-O-R in Russian.